ShotQuality Live BetCast. Back to the action. ShotQuality Live BetCast. Let's get the 600 Kiss of Death ranking.
Oh no! I give it 2 big goons.
From the basement, from the garage, from an idea. Now, hopefully going to break 1,000 viewers again today. Now
we'll be out in Vegas.
Gang hits Vegas.
That crunch. When you hear that crunch, it means we're hitting it twice for a better price. Hey, right. We'll be hanging around Planet Hollywood.
Vegas is going to be awesome, though. We're going to have live shows.
You guys should all come.
If you can trust your data quickly and be correct, you're going to win in this market. And that's what ShotQuality gives you.
I believe we sleep in May, Justin.
Wait. How bad? Oh. Okay. Hey. Welcome back into ShotQuality Live BetCast, the only show that bets on every single game as it happens using only ShotQuality Live data. And we're going to face the music early here, folks, for the people who love us the most and tune in with us right as the show starts. Man, we had, I think, our worst episode on record here. So no fun music.
History, not just this season.
Oh, all time. We checked the records. We fired Musa.
Yeah.
Obviously we didn't fire Musa, but
you get a 45-minute free pass to just absolutely chirp us for this show.
Yeah,
always welcomed.
Dig into us, let us know. But I mean, it's not fun losing money. I didn't have fun checking the bankroll after that one. So we're back at it. The only thing you can do is continue to work at it. Max has had some bad episodes. I've had some bad episodes. You bounce back. Hopefully we continue to show that bad episodes happen and bad days happen and you can't get too discouraged. I've had bigger losses in a day than 6 units many times. So in that sense, it's not too bad, but we'll be all right. We're not going to spend too much more time on it. We've got 45 minutes of unfettered access to ShotQuality Live data, which should hopefully show what this score is expected to be. And sometimes, like we say, when things continue to go in an unexpected way, we lose. But hopefully we see some things come back to expectation today. We're not going to do any of these games on the screen at the moment, but we do have some good ones here in the first, Max. The 7.
Actually, there's one that we should. Okay, never mind. You're including it. That Dayton one is getting to a point. Like if you want to make a move, they were all the way up to like plus 10.5. You could have grabbed a great number there. I would not be surprised one bit if they come back and beat LaSalle.
Okay, no data on it, but I don't hate it. They're underdogs.
They're plus 3.5 right now. Juice.
All right, look, I got LaSalle plus the 10.5 or something, so I'm
feeling pretty good then.
Let's go. I saw the St. John's game in person last night. That was a great comeback. That Seton Hall was like minus 7.5 live, and St. John's won the game. So pretty fun one to be at. But let's see if we can find a play to start off ShotQuality Live BetCast. We didn't do the standard introduction, Max. I'm Justin. That's Max. And last time you watched this show, we cried ourselves to sleep afterwards. But we're gonna figure it out today. I have some faith, and no Musa. I don't think he might pop in, say what's up. Well, I didn't hear from him. Sometimes he goes AWOL. You know how Musa can be, everyone. But what do you think about this over Pittsburgh, or what about Pittsburgh expected to be up by 2, expect to have a lot more points? Do you want to dive in on a team like that, see if they have good shots being taken, just missing them? Do you like them to get back in this game with Boston College? You see kind
without
of
looking, I bet they're not taking great shots, but I'm not a lot of average shots. Yeah, not surprised.
Nothing differentiating them between each other.
But, I mean,
almost identical.
It's not great, but like Boston College is nothing to be intimidated by either. So plus 3.5, minus 122 if you want to play it. I think I'm going to sit this one out.
All right, yeah, I'm okay on the money line. I think it would be like the Pittsburgh team total for me. Just expect them to score more points with that discrepancy there. I expect some shots to fall. Essentially, would be the angle. I might see what type of line I can get on it. We gotta trust the data. I think that's the biggest thing coming off of a bad show. I think I lost about 6 units on the show, so pretty terrible. But you got to enjoy the highs with the lows with the highs. Let's see. Let me find Pittsburgh. Where are you guys? All right, there you go. 22 points. They have the ball, 16 seconds, about to be the half. So we're a little bit ahead, apparently. Let's see. Pittsburgh, team total points, over 58.5, minus 105. It's going to be my first pick of the day today, Max. So let's lock it in. All right, just going to trust the shot volume. I think it is the right call. You always just want to lean on the data to do its thing. Let me make sure I have everything in over here. We have the score sheet going as always. Got a couple of you on there. See that? Appreciate you guys. And you can see that I am now 41 and 45 after the last show. Max, we gotta get going, buddy. And Musa, what, one?
All right, let's get going then.
Winner, dude.
Do you want to open up the Detroit IPFW, the Mastodons game? I'm going to go ahead and play Fort Wayne here, minus 1.5. Not a single bad shot for Fort Wayne in that first half. So 66% good, 34% average, a lot of rim and three. Like to see that. Projected up 7, down 3 here at the half. So I'll go ahead and take Fort Wayne.
I like it. So you can see very easily what Max is talking about here. One hot team, one cold team. You can look at who's taking good looks, who's taking bad looks. Fort Wayne, man, I haven't seen anything like that. So a little mini squad ride. I'm definitely joining you on this one. You don't get any more crystal clear than that. I don't think they can do much better than taking 66% good shots and still somehow getting beat. So let's go and trust the Mastodons. I'll take them too. Let's see what type of line I can get, Max. I keep scrolling too far down today. I don't know why that's happening.
Control F. That's always my move.
I'm using my phone to gamble right now.
Oh. See, but you make fun of me for having multiple monitors, but this is where it comes in handy, Justin.
Well, you know what the problem really is right now is I seem to be unable to read.
That's yeah.
Literally, I don't think it's offered. Wait, it's just not offered. Hold on. I'm not being crazy. Okay, there it is. I found it. All right. So yeah, what line did you get?
Minus 1.5, but I had to pay juice for it.
All right. Yeah, same thing. Minus 125 for minus 1.5. I think that's probably the move. A pretty big discrepancy between that and the money line. So I mean, they're expecting a pretty solid chance for a 1-point win, right? I mean, if that money line's minus 154 and winning by 2 is minus 125, you have to figure that extra 29 cents or so is paid in that 1-point win. I like the spread. I definitely think you take the spread in this spot. Let's lock it in. Let's go. I think this is a textbook spot. We gotta get some coin back on this one. Let's see what the chat's saying after a bad episode too, but hit the lock-in button. Well, this is what they're up to today. Yeah, Samford letting us down today.
Did you have that one too, Justin?
Yeah. And I probably have it again. I mean, if they're shooting terribly, they lost by 10.
Yeah.
Expected to win. So this is. I mean, you don't need to
they were in that game like for 80%, 90% of it. They just the last 2 minutes, I think they just didn't even score.
Wow. All right. Well, that's how she goes sometimes. And again, this is a bet where with a plus 3.5 and expected to win, like this is something where I don't necessarily penalize the process that landed me at that bet.
At least you didn't play plus 5. What's the difference?
I guess. Why? What would the difference be? A bad line?
Well, I played plus 5. I'm extra mad because I played.
Oh, you're extra mad. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we try not to get our extra mads around here. I was hanging out with our good friend of the show, Matt Winnick, last night, and we were joking about this Fordham game and this Fordham team and how they and the way that they are confusing to the shot quality methodology. And yeah, of course, I didn't play them today. I had it written down, and it was the one game I passed on because Winnick scared.
They literally they can't shoot.
They can't shoot, but they take a lot of shots.
But they take a lot of threes and they shoot 25% in conference play.
It's out of control. It is something that is hard to deal with. So of course today they're hitting them. They're up. They're expected to be losing. So do we take Davidson here? I think the answer has to be yes.
Yeah.
4 into 7. I mean, this is textbook
minus 120 money line. Heck yeah, I'm paying that. Davidson ML is in.
Oh right, I have to find some extracurricular methodology to play some Fordham.
Oh, is Fordham your state?
Fordham's like 35 minutes away from me. Yeah.
Nice.
Love Rose Hill. I think it's now the oldest basketball stadium in the state. I think. Pretty sure. I think it's like 200 years old. I went to the bicentennial game. I have a.
They actually, I did look into that. They were actually a better 3-point shooting team 200 years ago than they are this year. That's a fact.
That's so funny. Is that real?
No, there wasn't even a 3-point line, but I can assure you that team was probably better.
I want that to be real really badly. So my brain allowed that to be possible. All right. Fordham up 4, taking Davidson Wildcats minus 114 for me. A nice line here. Expect some of that hot shooting to end for Fordham and go ahead and lock that bad boy in somewhere if my machine doesn't freeze. All right. 3 bets in for myself, 2 for Max, both on 2 of the same today with Fort Wayne.
1986 was the year the 3-point was added in collegiate. I had to Google it. I was kind of curious.
I'm sure they could shoot 25% back then if they tried to. All right. We have some Fort Wayne. This Murray State-Drake game is a big one. Murray State expected to win. Murray State undefeated in the conference. And I am holding a nice 460 ticket for a pretty sizable, nice little chunk of change for Murray State to win the conference. So I'm having fun.
Drake was taking some respected money there, so not surprised.
Yeah,
kind of competing in that one.
Bro, is IUPUI really beating Oakland as a plus 16 or 17 right now?
Did they really put up 54 in the first half?
Oakland was projected to score 100.
Oh, I'm taking this. Minus 114 on the money line. Another
Oakland. You're taking Oakland minus 114.
Yes.
Okay. No data. Just I guess it's expected to be tied. They're down 10. Yeah. Okay. I don't hate it. I mean, you're giving me. I'm gonna take Villanova.
All right.
Do you disagree? I mean, they're expected to be up. They have 24 points. They are a better team here. I think they're going to figure this out. Minus 6.5, minus 118 on both.
So bad shooting in that first half from both teams.
Both teams. I like it.
Yeah, I definitely like that one too. I wish it was maybe a little shorter, minus 6.5. They were like minus 8.5 on the pregame. That's kind of,
Yeah, exactly. But again, you got to figure that you got to lean into this data. It's, they still won the half by 3. They're still up 3. You only need them to. You have all this data saying they're supposed to be up by 12, and they're still up
1.
What?
Unless we're behind. Are we behind?
I think we are. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Never mind. That makes sense then. Yeah, they're up 3. Okay. I thought they were up 1, and I'm like, why is it 6.5?
I think we're about to get the update. Let's see.
You're right.
Takes a second. Sometimes.
Now I'm kind of inclined to take it. Actually, now that I know that they're up 3, I feel a little better about it. In fact, I think I am.
Free bucket.
6.5, same juice as well. So,
what do you make of this Western Carolina Mercer game? Think it picks up, or are we just going to get a slog? Expected to have 19 more points.
Well, Western Carolina, I think, started the game down 13-0. So not
Hasn't really improved.
Mercer,
They're down 17 points.
That game must be fast if Mercer's expected 50 because we don't like the shots that they take. They must be taking good shots today, though, if they're expected 1.3. Yeah. One of the highest mid-range frequency teams in Mercer took 2 mid-range shots that entire
I'm
half.
seeing a 150 line.
It's just you worry that it slows down because they have such a big lead.
I swear these lines used to be higher. We couldn't figure it out. No, I'm going to take the over. I got minus 116 on over 150 and a half. So expected to have around
148 and a half out there before you lock it in.
Yeah, well, I got to play offshore, so my numbers are pretty bad these days, but
all right,
better than the alternative. God forbid. But all right, Wichita State handing it to East Carolina. Sam Houston tied up. Old Dominion, Troy tied up. Maybe more points expected in Rhode Island, Richmond. How do you like that, Max? Any interest there?
Let's see. No, I was pulling up that Wichita spread. Kind of that's got spooky written all over it, 19 and a half. Richmond over. I don't know. I haven't really done totals as much this year.
I'll spooky it up. I think you gotta spooky.
Yeah.
You gotta spooky sometimes. Just gotta spooky sometimes. I'll take Wichita. I'll take East Carolina. Down 16. Line is currently about plus 15. I'm getting minus 120 on that. So East Carolina plus 15, minus 120 for me, Max. I think they will get back into this one a little bit.
I did check the Richmond, Rhode Island shot selection, by the way, and it looks pretty good. So I am shopping for an over. I think I am going to take this one. 143 and a half is my number.
Nice.
That's over in Richmond.
I think that should go well. All right. Gardner Webb doing their thing where they stink. Fordham, we talked about. Yeah.
They're possibly bad.
Might be.
I don't bet their games anymore.
Wright State. Cleveland State now up 10 in the second half. Wright State expected to be tied. I think I'll get in on that one.
Cleveland State got lucky. They got lucky last game too, beating Youngstown.
Yeah. So there's double the expectation. I'm seeing it that Wright State's going to respond here, but I'm getting money line on Wright State is minus 154. I'll take the minus 1.5, minus 125 on Wright State. All right. Let's go. Let's go Wright State. Wright's my middle name.
On our get right day. It's our get right day.
Ooh, on our get right day. We better get right if we're going to get right.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I think they're leading the horizon, aren't they? They've been really good. I'm going to check.
Look, I hope it's. I hope we just get right back on the saddle, and it's an aberration, and it's a wash over the last couple days, and we're good to go. Great.
Yeah, Wright is 7-1. Oakland's 7-2. So, and both teams on the ropes tonight. So
yeah, I mean, IUPUI winning right now is so funny. That's so funny to me. What do you make of like the Xavier Creighton game having a lot of points per SQ?
I saw that. I don't think I'm gonna touch that one. I'm glad, as a Xavier fan, I'm glad to see Xavier's in it because I don't know if you remember, they lost by 41, biggest loss ever at Cintas.
Oh wow!
Whenever they played,
and this is what Kalkbrenner lit them up.
No, this was this year. It was the last time
they
played.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow. Gross.
98 to 57 on December 17th. We were on the show. I remember that.
I think I do too. Did we bet Xavier?
No, they were an early game, so we didn't bet it. Like it was a 6:30 start, and by the time we went live, the game was already over. But I was glad to be on.
I remember you being mad. That sounds right.
Yeah. It was a good distraction to be on the show.
All right. Purdue Fort Wayne out of the half. Davidson down 3 now. It's going to be a fun one. We got a good couple bets. Holy Cross Navy should be a fun finish. That's expected to be a 5-point game at 8 points. Not enough for a bet. Texas, Kentucky, a big.
I think I might actually get in on that under. I'm going to go ahead and shop.
All right.
It's locked out for now. Damn. But when it comes back up, I will let you know what I play.
I see 166, 165 and a half.
Here, I can open up another book. You can move
It's going
on.
crazy though. Yeah, it's locking and shifting, and you definitely can't play it right
now. We'll come back to that one. I'll let you know.
Yeah, 167. It's going up, so I would wait. 170, 167 is officially where it's at now. 166. Yeah, it's bouncing. You can't get. I hate that part of live betting so much sometimes. All right,
just how it goes though.
Let's see if I can get in on this. Okay. 166 under. Nice. All right, I'm in. Xavier.
Yep. I just got it as well. What number did you get?
166 and a half minus 120. These prices. But I got to remember it's the right thing.
That was your 8th play and my 6th. So.
All right. So just gotta get right. Come on, Fort Wayne. Let's go. Look at Fort Wayne go.
Anything in the Bradley game that people want to know?
People. Shout out to the people who decided.
I think they're playing Indiana State, I believe.
Yeah, they're playing Indiana State. It's a 2-point deficit for Bradley, expected to be a lead of 6.
Some slight, don't hate it.
Yeah, money line value can be pretty slight, especially if you already are seeing things you like. Let's go away.
Yeah, so they're actually down 4 now, and you can put like a minus 150 money line if you wanted to. I trust this Bradley team.
Indiana State taking a lot of good shots, though, not playing anything in the mid-range. So that, to me, indicates that they're getting what they want. Kind of tough to take.
Is Shirt still running the offense there? Expected 1.16.
Is he? I don't think so.
No, he's at slow. That was a joke.
Right. You can't ask. I give you credit, so I don't want to just be like, no, you idiot, you're wrong. So I'm like, I don't think so, but maybe I just don't want to absolutely shut you down. But I should.
I gave the people, the viewers, a 45-minute pass to chirp us. That pass applies to you as well.
Happens, dude. Look, the wins come and they go. You be happy you're up other places. You're going to be down in certain places. You're going to win on some books. You're going to lose on some books. You're going to win on certain bet types. You could sit there and try to figure out why you win why you're winning live bets and losing pregame bets. And last season there was one, and the other season it's the other. I have just stopped trying to get it right. I just know when you put everything together, the number's going up. So I'm just going to continue to put everything together. It's been going well, another good season. So we'll keep trucking. This is the worst thing I have this season is this live betting record. So that's okay. And that's just off one really bad show. But Villanova taking a little bit of a lead ski here, which is what I like to see. I think we're going to do well tonight. I have a good feeling. We got a little bit of time left, Max, but it feels a little stagnant. It feels like we've hit a lot of these games.
Yeah, I feel like there's still a decent amount of games, but there's not as many. I feel like a lot of them played Monday too. Like we got a rare Monday.
Busy Monday. You're right about LaSalle. They're probably not holding on right now. It's probably collapsing on them bad.
They stink. We had some 8:00 games start though too. Can't forget about that.
Nice. I just reloaded, so we can take
Perfect.
Presbyterian looking good for me. That's gonna be
Did you see? Okay, that was one of the wonky line moves. I grabbed Presbyterian plus 7.5 last night.
Whoa.
Yeah. Have you noticed this? Some extra games are moving like 6 points for no reason. I took Asheville plus 7.5 as well. Yeah.
That's crazy.
I don't know. It's happening like every night. So I just stay up till like 1 a.m. and monitor. And then whatever ones move crazy, I just bet the other side.
There you go.
Lafayette was plus 8.5 too. And I don't know. It's just weird. I have no idea what's going on.
Pick of the day, starting off with a little lead.
What is the pick of the day for the people that
Carlton
want to get in? Nice on it as well. Let's go.
Come on, baby. Let's get a win. I got Rice tonight. I almost played South Dakota, but I didn't. I almost played Western Kentucky, but I didn't.
So did you play Rice plus 1.5? I was a little disappointed.
Yes.
It wasn't at least 2. And then it flipped to minus 1.5, and I'm like, damn it.
Well, you know what I've been saying is that when the market seems to agree with me, like I can't be upset that I'm not getting a good price. I just have to be happy that I can get anything close to what I want, because it seems that the combination of my analysis plus the market's like initial movement, because I don't really play till the morning of, like I can't really get down night before at this point. And I don't really, I think it's a more, obviously you can do pretty well trying to beat those openers and everything. So I've been trying to get a little more down this season. So playing a little later. But yeah, I mean, when the line seems to be in agreement with me, I want the Ken Palm of +4 and I walk up and it's +1.5. I've learned to stop being afraid of that. Like usually that means I'm on the right track. Those bets have been winning at a really high rate. So
I usually, sometimes I've been waiting and it'll sometimes it'll move to 2, it'll get a little closer, but this was the one that flipped,
and I had a run of really bad hooks. I think I had a 1-7 run of hooks 2 weeks ago. And then this week, the last week, I had an 8-1 run of hooks. So sometimes you just literally need to expose yourself to a high sample and watch the wins and losses come in frustrating and joyful ways. I just couldn't believe it. I kept winning on hooks.
How about UTSA? You didn't play the Roadrunners today, did you?
No, I did not play the Roadrunners today.
They're a little fishy going on too. I had to quit them.
Yeah, they're one of those teams. I don't know. North Texas is an interesting one too. So I wasn't just distinctly going against them either. But we'll see. I did play Western Carolina. That's going really badly. Clearly.
Same.
I went back to the well on Holy Cross. Villanova bet might have been one of the best bets I've made on the show. They're already up 13, so that looks good.
I'm pulling up your action. I feel like, we have a lot of the same today. I did not have the guts to take LaSalle, though.
What happens, though?
Kudos on that.
The only thing I'm kicking myself over is Fordham. I'm gonna text Winnick that we're making fun of him on the show, that he cost me a potential unit today.
All right, let's see what they're actually shooting from 3. Because they're expected 32, so they must be really shooting over expectation today.
Pretty funny. I just find.
All right, I hate that when I pull up the games, it auto filters the top 25.
Oh, maybe one of my least favorite things on every app. It's
oh my God,
could care less about the top 25. Thank you.
All right, let's see. Right. What was I doing? Oh, they're shooting 43% from 3.
Jeez.
This is a team that's shooting 25% in conference play and 27% on the year.
I said shooting 43% from deep right now. LMAO with like 50 O's.
And Davidson 18%. And Davidson's not a bad 3-point shooting team. I think they're around like 36.
It's just, I think it's so funny, college basketball. If you don't like take a look at that data, you're gonna be like, oh, did I make a bad bet if you bet on Davidson tonight? It's like, no, you didn't make a bad bet. You made a good bet, and they just decided to disrespect your analysis and are clowning you by, what this team you bet on isn't hitting their threes and the team you bet against is. Sometimes that happens in college basketball, and I think it can be like a very high percent of games. It can be like 30% of games where one team is either too hot or too cold for it to be close to the line. And sports books profit off of it being close to 50-50 in either direction and having bettors on both sides at minus 110. So it doesn't matter to them, but to you as a gambler, you want to try to get away from those games if you can, obviously. But if they happen, you need to just take them in stride and understand what they are and not try to overanalyze them. Like, that's what shot quality is for at some level, right? Like to take a look at these games and be like, all right, IUPUI is just hitting everything. They're scoring 1.3 points per shot. It's crazy. That's a lot of points,
Yeah, I always say like shot quality, it just paints a different picture. College basketball.
It paints a more like, I don't want to say realistic, but because obviously the reality in college basketball is that crazy things happen a lot. Mm-hmm. But it paints a more stabilized version of things over the course of time. So like, yeah, you might have a team shooting red hot today, but then when they go ice cold tomorrow, the shot quality sees them the right way through the whole way down, essentially, is what the idea is. But all right, Villanova down.
All right, we need to play Nebraska Omaha. This game is just impossibly low scoring. I took over 141.5. Like, this is the Summit. They don't play defense like this. What am I watching? Over 141.5.
You're watching this?
No, I mean not actually physically.
Yeah, I know. All right.
Omaha, by the way, why isn't Nebraska Omaha? They returned a lot from last year's team that was banging trash cans and punched a ticket, and they've just been kind of blah this year.
I don't know. You're right. I mean, they gave.
Were they lucky last year? They might have been lucky last year.
Should we take a peek? That's a fun. Apparently, I can't.
This team was so fun last year.
I don't know why that account.
Yeah, they did have a little record luck. They were 20-13, expected 17-16. Nothing crazy though.
Nothing crazy. Look at Pittsburgh go, baby! Come on, we're getting to those 50-something points. You're getting there.
58.5 was your number, I believe.
I think we can score 19 points in 14 minutes.
Especially if they have a lead. Get some
Hell yeah. Goals. Let's go.
Hopefully you don't
need a positive episode today. Need a nice positive day. Wright State outright winning right now.
Outright State. Come on.
Absolutely quick comeback there. That's good. Purdue Fort Wayne is fighting. Nova looking great.
Nova, wow. Yeah, I was just
gonna say. Flamethrower. Hopefully East Carolina can do it. That's our spooky spread of the night if you just joined. And then, I don't know, Max, I feel like we've kind of hit everything. What else is there to really bet?
No, I mean, for the 8 o'clock games, it was just the Nebraska-Omaha
game. It's
a
quiet 8 p.m. window. Yeah. We got we can star all these games that we bet on. Let's take a peek at our play density, right? So we took we didn't take anything in this top row. Everything was pretty close. We maybe could have taken an under here, but I didn't want that. We have a bet on Pittsburgh. And that's it. We didn't touch Chattanooga. We didn't touch East Tennessee State. We took Wright State. We took the under here. We have Davidson. We have Purdue Fort Wayne.
Good. They took a lead.
Yeah. Nice lead. Didn't talk about Tulane FAU. This is pretty spot on. Just a few more points than expected. Nothing crazy. Murray State Drake's going to be a battle to the end. That's going to be a close game. It's going to be fun. took a little Nova. Max took a little Oakland.
Yeah,
and
it's dead.
Plenty of time, but I mean, if anyone's going to blow a 15-point lead, it's IUPUI. And no, we're not changing it. We took an under here, right? An over, sorry. Took an over here in Western Carolina Mercer. We didn't take anything else on that line. We took a little Richmond, Rhode Island over. We took a little ECU. And that's about, oh no, Max just took the over here. So pretty good distribution. You know, a star, 2 or 3 on every line, except the top one. LaSalle's fighting for a big win in conference. Dayton's such a funny team, man. Dayton's such a
they'll do this. They'll you know. Any
interest here, or is just Citadel just chucking shots and getting?
I saw it. I didn't even bring it up. The Citadel just isn't. Yeah.
But all right, look. Hopefully, we are back Saturday celebrating an episode as good as last one bad. We don't really hide results around here. We don't, shy away from the music. This is season 3. We've had 2 good years. We have to have a little bit of a downtrodden year. We can accept it, but we'll keep fighting. We got the pick of the day looking to get on track today, too, after back-to-back losses. So hopefully Tarleton State delivers a nice win. Got a decent number there. Big shout-out to our presenting sponsors. Of course, Novig, our new presenting sponsors, didn't run the ad. I got to do that right now, Max. So we'll be right back with that one. ShotQuality Live BetCast is now presented by Novig, America's #1 sports prediction market. With Novig, you play against other real users instead of the house. Available in over 35 states, Novig lets you choose between shopping for the best available odds or offering your own odds in markets such as NBA, NFL, MLB, and of course, college basketball. Trade Novig coins to play for fun and hone your trading strategies, or Novig cash to compete for the chance to achieve rewards and win cash prizes. Sign up for Novig today using code ShotQuality for a $25 purchase match. Now back to the action. All right. Shout out Novig. We love them. Big ups getting the season sponsor for season 3 here. Hopefully means we are back in our native Las Vegas for some March Madness action. I mean, we got 6-7 weeks. Until, don't clip me. I don't care. I'm too old. Until we're back in Vegas, I will be literally 33 on Sunday, Max. It's not fun. Really?
Well, happy early birthday. We'll have to remember. I'll wish you happy birthday on Saturday.
Yeah. No show. Nice lineup. But of course, the storm's coming through like everywhere. So it's kind of mucking up this weekend, apparently. I don't know. I don't pay attention to the weather. I just bet college basketball games.
Yeah.
So, yeah, but little birthday coming up. Feeling a little old.
Great week to get snowed in and watch hoops and bet hoops.
Yeah, we're back Saturday. You can always find that next episode right there, and we'll be doing it up. It'll be a good time. But thank you for watching. We'll bring Musa back from the depths. We'll hire him back. I mean, it wasn't his fault. He only went 1-3. He's having a good season. But for us, the 2 losers,
we'll put him back on a 10-day contract or whatever.
There you go. Exactly. 2-way. I don't know why they still got us on the squad after that, but it's all right. It's because sometimes even good teams shoot badly. That's just the truth. Sometimes the best teams get hot. I'm sorry. Sometimes the worst teams get hot. And Shot Quality, we're here to help you figure out what's real and what's not, what can be expected to continue happening, and what isn't. So thank you so much for watching. We call it ShotQuality Live BetCast. It only uses data. I want to show my graphic, Max. That's not good.
Uh-oh.
There it is. We are having some technical difficulties, folks. It only uses data from something called ShotQuality Live. That is our proprietary method of live betting on games. So thank you for watching another great episode.
talk about another massive 100-game slate and live bet every game for 45 minutes. See you at 2:45.